teams that are tied for second place in the conference right now. Howard at 5-1, Northern Virginia, Nova at 5-1. They are both right behind the George Mason University A team, who is at 5-0 right now. This match is huge for playoff seeding. And here we go. The Howard Community College Dragons, they're in blue. The Nova Nighthawks, they're in orange. And this game means everything for both of them. This might be the most important match for both of them in this regular season. Some early demos, and this time, usually it's the Howard team that is the one that just goes straight for the demos, but they are the one that get blown up early in this game. Flipped up towards the orange goal. A couple of Howard blue cars come flying through, but it will be Ability who is able to hit it towards the blue side. Cleared out by Nooble. Arrow for the Dragons. Off the back wall, Nooble will try the tight angle shot, just couldn't quite get enough on it, as Discreet will easily take that away and flip fields on that. Bit of a coffin corner there. Ability tries to flip it up to himself. Arrow gets a touch on it and will follow it up, get a few more touches. Kept in by Discreet, but it's going to just be a midfield battle between the two teams. Nooble trying to flip it up to himself. TNT for Nova comes flying through, takes it away. Arrow gets the demo on Discreet, but Howard were on the back foot and just having to play it through the back line. Put into the corner, now trying to hit it off that side wall. For anybody who has ever played either hockey or indoor soccer, the most dangerous pass that you can do is playing off of that corner of those walls, as if you can hit that angle just right, those passes are so hard to defend, knowing that the offensive player will be coming through with a great bit of momentum and power into it to be able to hit it on the goal. Ability for Nova tries to put it towards the middle, taken away. Nooble is plowed in, he was playing goal for Howard, but demoed as he was trying to sit on that goal line. As you can see, Nova was trying to make a set play there, having the old one-man demo the keeper, the other two go for a pass and shot, unable to connect in the end. More demos across the board. Arrow tries to flip it up to himself. Logs and Trees was playing last man for Howard. He knows he's got to retreat on this one. That allows Ability to come through. He gets a shot off. The follow-up by Discreet. That is going to be just off the crossbar. No break in action here as both teams continue to exchange punches. Two heavyweight fighters just exchanging body blows. Who's going to be able to land the haymaker is the real question. Discreet towards the corner. A fortunate bounce goes towards the middle, but Arrow is there to take it away. Ability surrounded by blue cars, and it is going to be the numbers game there as Howard able to clear it out. Nooble keeps it away from the danger area. You can see the clearly marked danger area where it's the vertical lines in the team's color. That's exactly where each team wants to get the ball towards, because that is the prime scoring area. Long shot by Nooble, easily settled down by Discreet, who will get credit for a save on that one. Now Discreet will try to just fly through the air with the ball under control. Not a whole lot of control period for either team right now, just going back and forth, back and forth. Logs and Trees tries a 50-50 ball, and his shot is saved by TNT. Logs and Trees able to take out TNT on that one, trying to look for the follow, but nobody there for Howard. Ability Discreet with the deflection, goes towards goal and misplayed in goal by Logs and Trees. It is the Nova Nighthawks who get the first goal. Almost 4 minutes of scoreless play. Oh man, Logs and Trees, he was right on top of it. Well, right under it if we're going to be literal. And just couldn't quite get it away from his own net. Nova takes the lead with just over a minute remaining in this game one. It has been a battle of attrition. More fighting than it is shooting. But right now, Howard needs to find a way to get the ball towards the goal. And if you're Nova, you want to just keep this going. Howard really haven't had a ton of great scoring opportunities by any means. Nooble tries to get it towards goal. It's going to end up going wide. Howard cannot get the ball towards goal. 50-50 aerial there. and it's going to go in to the blue side. Howard with just 30 seconds left. Put towards goal, Logs and Trees. That one saved by Discreet. Arrow is demoed, but he gets the clearance. That's going to go towards the goal. Oh my goodness, Ability. Nubo on the follow-up, saved again. A double save for Ability, as it looked like the first one was just going to be saved easily, but Ability didn't clear it out. Nubo on the follow-up had the chance to just slam it home and couldn't get around Ability, who was in the perfect spot to save it. One last chance for Howard. Hit towards the back wall. Flipped up, and it looks like that is going to fall to the ground, and the Nova Nighthawks have taken the Game 1 win. Wow, what action there. You know, a lot of people make fun of soccer as being a low-scoring game and not fun because of it. Right there is a perfect example of how a 1-0 game is full of action and excitement. So many good chances, so much action, so much demolition, so many times where both teams had a chance to really try to go towards goal, but Nova were the only ones to punch one home. We go into Game 2 with the Nova Nighthawks a chance to clinch this match if they can pull out a game here. Howard trying to find that good mojo that they had against Hood College earlier today in that big win that they had. But right now, it is Nova who have just been stifling on their defense, have just smothered the Howard shots, really not having any clear chances. Arrow had a free chance on goal, and that cannot be put on cage. Somehow, the freshman phenom cannot find the net on that one. He'll want that one back for sure. TNT, he'll hit it forward. Good job by him, just looking to try to keep it away from the danger area. Arrow hits it forward. Ability again in the right spot. Both teams just playing keep away, trying to keep it away from each other's nets. Discreet clears it out. Howard trying to find a way to get to it, but it is Nova just again putting on the high pressure, making it uncomfortable for Howard to get any clean touches on it. TNT towards the goal. Logs and Trees makes a desperation save. That shot by Ability is hit off the bottom of the crossbar. Howard fortunate that one didn't go in. Towards the middle, Arrow just right back the other way. That one is off the crossbar. If these goals were just an inch wider on each side, so many more goals would have gone in this one. So many post shots. Logs and Trees, he's shot. What a play there. Nubo with the pass towards the middle. Logs and Trees comes flying through. And if you watch the replay, watch how Arrow just chases down Discreet. Discreet trying to avoid the demo and the bump by Arrow. And because of that, the shot goes in cleanly. Nobody from Nova able to really get in the way and contest the shot. Howard takes the lead 1-0. And that is just something Howard has done so well. You've seen Nova do it as well in trying to pressure the goalkeeper to open up the shot. Howard finally able to really get it to work as planned. Logs and Trees, he'll try to pass towards the middle. Ability is there, slicing across. Now he'll try to flip it around Nubo, but Nubo is there to cut out the clearance. Arrow settles it down, but taken out is Discreet as he is able to try to at least get it away. Shot by Ability, Nubo comes jumping away to save it. Arrow, he'll go for, looks like the long shot, but in the end it might just be a clearance to little punt into the opposite side to try to coffin corner it again into the corner. Finds his teammate Nubo. Looks like that might even been more of a pass. Arrow comes flying through. Logs and Trees towards the middle. Nobody there for Orange. Discreet was there in the end to try to get a bump on it. And TNT finishes the clearance. Howard, from their own end, look to reset. Logs and Trees, knowing he doesn't have a good angle, he'll have to try to let his teammates take care of it. Arrow comes flying through. Discreet. Pass towards the middle. Ability is there, but it just goes a little bit behind him. Didn't have the timing to get it to be able to hit forward towards the goal. Minute 50 left. Both teams just trying to find any way to put another goal, and TNT does it. Ability hits it off of the top of the building. Look at this pass as Logs and Trees actually took it off of him. but TNT timed it perfectly where he was able to hit it down, keep it low, keep the shot on cage, and Nova has tied the game up at 145. It is 1-1 in game 2. Just great plays all the way around from these teams, both strong in the air. It's just a matter of who gets that one key touch to get it into the spot where it can be shot. And the defensive play for both teams has been strong unless an aggressive play takes the defensive position players out of the play. Howard flips up in their own zone. Discreet looking for a pass to his teammate, but that one just not on the same page was Nova. Logs and Trees able to get a touch on it. Arrow trying to follow up, but it's going to be hit out by Nova, and Ability completes the clearance. Logs and Trees goes for the air hockey shot, trying to hit it off the mid-side wall. TNT. And that one, he's on an island by himself right now. Nobody for Nova was supporting him on offense. Now he's got some support as Ability passed it off to Nova. His shot saved by Nooble. 30 seconds remaining. Getting into golden goal territory. And again, for Nova, that golden goal would mean a match-winning golden goal. Long shot by Discreet. Logs and Trees rises up to meet it. Now ball bouncing around, misplayed by the Howard defense. Demo there, Nooble. Logs and Trees demos right back, Arrow with the save. And with that, the ball's still up in the air as we lost it in the explosion plume there, but we are going to overtime. Tied 1-1 in game 2. Nova looking for the match winner. Howard trying to send it to the rubber match. We have seen some long overtime periods today. We've seen some short ones, but they have tended to go longer than most regulation before finding that last goal, although we have seen some low-scoring games. So far, in 10 minutes of play, only 3 combined goals. So we could be in for a bit of a long one here. Just a marathon battle of the fittest to just survive and find that way to get through. Ball bouncing awkwardly towards the middle. Ability thought he had the chance to pounce on it. Arrow is there to at least get enough of the touch on it to take it away. TNT flips it up to himself, but he gets blown up in the process. Nooble has a chance here, but Discreet rises up to meet him. Arrow on the follow-up. That's saved by Ability. Oh, Nooble had the chance there, but great defense by Nova to meet him at the peak of the play and not let Nooble get the flick on to try to make the save even harder. Bouncing shot off the wall goes towards the goal. Howard able to clear it out. Hit up right on the back wall. TNT rides that back wall all the way up. Awkward for Howard here. Not many people back on defense. Discreet with the shot. Saved by Nooble. The follow-up shot by Discreet. Saved by Logs and Trees. A double save for Howard to stay alive in this match. It looked for sure like Nova was going to close it out. Discreet will hit it down into the corner. The tension is palpitating here in the arena as the ball gets flipped forward. Nooble trying to follow it up. It goes up against the side wall. Discreet tries to bounce off the wall but can't get a touch on it. Ability is there to help out. Arrow off the back wall, but nobody from Howard able to get a good angle to take a shot, and it's going to be sent back to the blue zone. Arrow misses on his aerial. That's going to be bouncing around the... Oh my goodness, it bounced on the goal line. Nova had it right there and couldn't put it home. TNT now going right back at it. Tries to go towards goal. That one saved by Nooble. What a play, Nooble on his back foot. That shot saved by Ability is saved by Arrow. Howard, so many saves laid here. Just holding on. Clinging on to life, trying to find a way to keep this match going. We are 2 minutes and 40 seconds into overtime, still looking for that game winner. Logs and Trees gets the blow up on Ability. He would have rather had the shot, but Ability was able to just make it awkward. Arrow tries to go off the back wall, but TNT rises up to hit it away from his own net. Newble follows it up, hits it across the goal line. Arrow off the back wall. It's going to be sitting right there for Long Streets. He goes for the top left corner. It's wide. Newble on the follow-up scores. Newble scores in 3 minutes into overtime. We are going to a game 3 again. Are you kidding me? Newble had absolutely no angle on that, but somehow he was able to redirect the ball back towards the middle. You could see that there was a Nova player in the middle. He was in position to make it, but his momentum was carrying him away from the ball. I believe it was TNT who just couldn't quite get forward to stop it. And we are going to a game 3 again. Logs and Trees with 6 saves in that game. 12 saves overall from Howard. And I can't believe it. I cannot believe we're going to another game 3. These matches could not be any closer. So here we go. As I mentioned in the pregame, these teams are tied for second in the conference at 5-1 each. The winner. And TNT right off the bat, 6 seconds in. Oh my goodness. A beautiful play from TNT as he flipped it up to himself. And Newble tried to get a touch on it, but he ended up just bouncing it off the top of his car to set up TNT. And that is an early lead, 6 seconds in for Nova, who are thinking that they have the chance to be this in sole possession of second place by the end of this night. But they've got a whole lot of time to hold on for. And you know that Howard, they don't get shut out very often. TNT hits it forward. Logs and Trees will just try to flip it up for himself. Tries to clear it out, but it's going to be kept in by Discreet. Newble able to dribble it down the field. Off the back wall. Bouncing around awkwardly. Arrow tries a long shot. Discreet is there to match it. See another explosion right there in the middle of our screen. Sometimes that ball just doesn't matter as much as the demo does. Logs and Trees, that goal is undefended. If it's on goal, it's in, but it's just off the crossbar. Logs and Trees had a wide open net to hit it from midfield, and the ball just was not low enough to go into the net. Nova trying to recover now, as they will hit it back off the back wall. That's in a beautiful spot for Nova to shoot. Ability comes flying in, and look at it. It's, again, the play by the offense to knock the defensive player off. If you watch the replay here, Ability with the shot, but watch TNT on the left side of your screen. A perfect bump on Logs and Trees. That is the only reason why that ball was not saved. And a gorgeous play by Nova to set that up. And they are ahead 2-0 with 3.5 minutes left in this game 3. You have to understand that these players, this is not an accident when they do these things. These are planned, set plays. These are things that are practiced through countless hours of team play, understanding whose job is what, who's going to be doing what, how to get the timing just right for all of these plays. And Nova right now is showing that their team chemistry is just a little bit better than Howard, and that's all it takes is to get the advantage. 3 minutes remaining. Can Howard find a way to fight their way back in? Arrow hits it off the back wall, goes off the top, bouncing around, goes towards goal, and it's going to be hit into the corner. Arrow now tries to follow up. It's bouncing right in front of the goal. Nobody from a blue car can hit it in. It was sitting right in front of the net, and Howard could not take advantage. Nova now looking on the counterattack. TNT, that shot, that is going to be saved by Logs and Trees, as he was not bumped on that one and was able to make the play. Goes towards goal, and it's going to be an own goal on the side of Nova. Oh, what an unfortunate touch by Nova as Arrow hit it towards goal. It looked like it was going to be TNT make the clearance, but it hit it right off Discreet. Discreet blown up in the process to add insult to injury, or more like injury to insult. And Howard is able to cut the deficit in half. Nova now leads just 2-1 midway through this game 3. Get right back towards the middle. Logs and Trees follows it up, a couple of good touches. Arrow on the shot, Ability rises up to save it. Newble, last man for Howard, and he is able to switch the field. Logs and Trees comes flying into the air. That shot saved by Discreet, and TNT finishes the clear. That one is going to be floating towards goal. Ability just lets it roll wide. He saw that it was going wide and that any touch on it could have actually resulted in an own goal, so a smart move by him. Arrow tries one. That's going to be hitting off the crossbar. Howard, so many close chances right now. Long shot by Logs and Trees. It bounces off the bottom of the crossbar again. Arrow in the follow-up off the bottom of the crossbar again. Howard just cannot catch a break at the moment. As that ball bounces in front, Arrow follows it up and it's just going to go wide. Ability helps it along towards the side. Now he's going to try to just guide it towards the Howard goal. Cleared out by Logs and Trees. Just over a minute remaining. This action is so good. Noble. It's going to take a fortunate Howard bounce. Arrow couldn't quite get under it as that one will go off the back wall. Logs and Trees will do the same thing, but nobody back for Howard. Ability with the long shot, and that is an open net, empty net shot. Ability read the play perfectly, saw that it was an empty net, and all he had to do was just hit it across the field. Howard had thrown everybody forward, triple committing on the ball, the shots off the back wall, and Nova takes the 3-1 lead. The battle of JUCO supremacy in the Mid-Atlantic has shown to be just what we were hoping for. Do not say game over yet. Logs and Trees comes right back as he takes that one right off his own goal line, guides that across the whole field, and Ability just couldn't quite keep it out of his own net. Dragons get exactly what they need, a goal with just under a minute remaining and plenty of time now to find the equalizer. Discreet off the kickoff will hit it towards the Dragons goal. Newble. He flies through, tries to get in. Arrow has that one touched away by TNT, bouncing around the middle of the field. Arrow will go for a long shot, but it's going to be knocked sideways. A whole lot of 50-50 balls again that are going sideways, nothing towards goal. TNT finally gets one off the back wall. Follow up, and it goes in the goal. What a double tap by TNT. He hits it off the back wall to himself and somehow gets enough of it going sideways across. Logs and Trees couldn't get the save. He tried to flip forward to hit it out of his own goal. Does not make the save. And Nova doubles up their lead. They get the insurance goal they needed. And Nova now just 15 seconds away from claiming the JUCO crown. Ability tries to just keep it pinned in the zone, and that is just what he does. Time running out. What a match from the Northern Virginia Nighthawks. They win 2-1 in the match, and they can claim the crown of being the best JUCO in the Mid-Atlantic, at least for now, for the regular season. Do not be surprised if you see these two teams again in the playoffs. They are two of the best teams in this entire conference, and you saw how even they were there